Where are my brothers and sisters who love good news? The one where I get today to tell you, it is a news that you should start jumping and jubilating. You should start celebrating because the Nigerian government has taken another decision, another great decision that will transform the Nigerian economy. Guys, I personally am happy. See, before una go know me sef I go don move permanently to Nigeria. I go say no. Now like this, now Nigeria I go still just dey do my own business because many of you do not want to take advantage of the good country that you have, the opportunities that you have to change your life, build business and make money. If you see what the Nigerian government has just done now, when America is taking this kind of decision, we are talking. The one that the president of America just did, people are talking about it, but people don't want to talk about the good decisions that Nigeria government is also taking. And that's why we are here, because we want to dissect that information, bring it out, spread it out, so that people can understand that major decisions are being taken in the favor of Nigeria. I've said it many times that Nigeria is not a country where the government developed the country. Nigerians develop their country by themselves. They don't depend on the government. And the only problem Nigerians have been facing is government should put laws and policies that will favor them. Government should put laws and policies that will favor Nigerians, because as the government even though the government is not really good, Nigerians have still managed to build an economy that is the giant of Africa. While other countries in Africa, they are depending on their government, Nigerians don't depend on their government. Nigerians depend on themselves to build businesses, to build their economy, to rise and make a difference. And that is what has been working for Nigeria. So imagine if the government of Nigeria gave Nigerians those good policies that Nigerians want. Like the other day, we were talking about the consideration to the ban on importation of vehicles. That is a simple policy. If you place a ban, and there are so many ways you can go about it, you must not necessarily place a ban. There are ways that you can put policies that will make it difficult. Somebody, before you want to go and import car, you ask yourself, for me to go and import car, how much am I going to spend to import this car? For me to go and import clothes, import products, import this, how much will I spend to import? And after spending all that money to import, how much will I have to sell it? So much that somebody that has to buy will now ask themselves, oh, this your thing go too cost, I no go fit. Based on the policies and the decisions, it will make people, they will not want to go and import. So it must not necessarily be a ban, but an absolute ban on certain products can highly boost the local market. Especially like we were talking about that ban in the car sector. That one I celebrated. They should ban it. If the ban come, for me, is good. It's absolutely good, because Nigeria has the market to produce cars and sell in Nigeria. Africa will buy Nigeria-made cars. So forget about those who are complaining that, if the Nigerian government ban importation of cars, it means that Nigerian cars, they will not also buy them in Europe, buy them in America. We don't need them. Because Nigeria has Africa. Africans will buy. The Nigerian market is big enough. So, but now the government has decided to push it further. It's no longer just a ban, it's something they want to do on vehicles. No, the news I'm about to spread with you now, this one is far better and sweeter than the ban on cars. So I need you to pay attention to this, because this one will ginger you. And when I'm done talking about this and the effect and how it will influence the Nigerian economy, it will now be left on you as an individual to take a decision with your life. What do you want to do? Do you want to take advantage of the good policies and the good system? Because a country is all about good policy and good system. The American President Donald Trump is making waves now because of the policies. Americans love him. He's taking out everybody that can be a threat. He's increasing taxes on foreign products, especially to countries that are competing with America, so that those countries will lose and the American economy will become stronger. Companies and businesses in America will become stronger, will become more powerful. They are using that same strategy to win against their enemies. And so that strategy has been working, and it's a perfect strategy that every African country should at least only countries where can produce, because you cannot ban or try to make foreign products to stay away from your country when you yourself, you are not producing anything. What will your people eat? What will your people consume? How will your people survive? But for a country that is producing, a country that is investing in industrialization, a country that is being transformed with industrialization, industries rising every here and there, that kind of country cannot afford foreign products to take over the country. And that's why I'm here to talk about this great news, this positive news, this big news that should be putting a smile on your face, that should be making you celebrate, that should be making you happy right now as a Nigerian. Now, the Nigerian government has done something really, really mind-blowing. Do you know what the government is doing? For the past 32 years, imagine, for the past 32 years, the Nigerian government has decided to put an increase in the tax. They are putting 15% increase on the taxes on foreign products in general. So that they understand what they talk. All foreign products in Nigeria, anybody, whatever you are importing to Nigeria, whatever you bring in from China, whatever you bring in from Indonesia, whatever you bring in from America, whatever you are bringing in from Europe, whatever you are bringing in from any part of the world out of Nigeria, anything imported into Nigeria, there will be a 15% increase on the tax. So if Nigeria made products are getting maybe 0% tax, foreign products imported into Nigeria will be getting 15% tax. Now, remember, they say 15% increase, a raise by 15%, which means there's already an original tax value on imported products into Nigeria. But the Nigeria government has decided to increase that tax by 15%. That is a lot. Yes, now importers go they cry. All those who have made it a habit to go and import from China, import from America, import from Europe, come and collect Nigerians' money, go and give to European companies. Go to Turkey, import clothes from there, import everything. You just love to import until it has become a pride. These are imported products. These are imported products. And then they now sell it expensive. Now go see wonders, because the tax where the government go put for on head, before you go and import again, you will ask yourself question. Should I import, or should I look for somebody in Nigeria that is producing? Should I import clothes, or I look for a factory in Nigeria that is producing clothes? Should I import cars, or I should look for a person that is producing cars in Nigeria? What should I do? This is a very good decision. I know traders will not be happy. Yes, because this decision now, some Nigerians will think it's a bad decision. Some people will look at it and say, wow, so this decision will make life hard for us. This decision will make life difficult. No, it will not make life difficult. It's true that, yes, you will think that it will make life difficult, because anybody that imported shoes, clothes, cars, or anything imported into Nigeria, in order for them to make profit, they have to raise the price, because this 15% tax increase will now remove their profit, which means for them to continue making profit, they have to raise the price. So those who are importing clothes from China, Turkey, shoes, whatever you're importing, you will have to raise the price in order to make profit. And when you raise the price, Nigerians will not be able to afford it. People are already complaining that the economy is not going well. So this is not a good one for you. Now, people will have to start looking at local producers. In every sector, people will start looking at who can produce it in Nigeria. Can we find somebody that can produce this product in Nigeria better for us, so that we will avoid this 15% tax? And by so doing, many Nigerians will jump into factories. Many Nigerians will start building more factories. They will start producing more and more in Nigeria. Because why will you go and buy a shoe that was imported for too much money when you know that Nigerians are producing that same shoe? You can buy it for less. Why will you come be buying something that is imported from UK, China, Europe, America, where you know that that same thing is produced in Nigeria and you can get it cheaper and more affordable? Why? So Nigeria brands, Nigeria products, Nigeria companies, they are about to smile, because people will prefer them over imported products. And that is how the economy will grow. That is how more and more jobs will be created. More and more people will invest in businesses in Nigeria. Even the companies in China, Europe, and other parts of the world, what will they do? A lot of them will run to Nigeria to open factories. A lot of them will run to Nigeria to establish themselves in Nigeria, because they know that producing the products from Nigeria will be cheaper and better for them. Instead of you to go and now be giving order in a factory in China to come and pay 15% tax, why don't the China factory just move to Nigeria, build the factory in Nigeria and be producing in Nigeria? That is what China did to become China today. Apple factory is in China. It may not be completely owned by the Chinese, but the factory is in China, employing Chinese, paying taxes to the Chinese government, doing everything in China, and Chinese people are benefiting. That is what Nigeria is looking at, and I'm believing that that's what will happen to Nigeria, because the government has discovered that the population is there, the youth needs jobs, opportunities need to be developed, people need to build more in the country. And so these are the laws that we should be celebrating. These are the kind of laws that every country that wants to emerge, every country that wants to develop, these are the kind of laws that should be implemented in those countries. And Nigeria is becoming one of those countries. This is good news. So our friends, our brothers and sisters who are into business, it's about time you start looking at Nigeria. It's about time you start investing more in productivity, in building factories, companies that can produce in Nigeria, because foreign products are about to face more tough times in Nigeria. And local products, people who are producing locally, it's about time they start smiling, because the government has made policies that will favor them. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Max on this one again. Smash your like button, smash notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, guys, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.